Hey, what is going on, Pokemaniacs? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lucario Man, and in this video I have week number 2 of the Frozen Battle League, and unfortunately for me, I will be facing Zagmander. He is the captain of the Canadian Cerulogist. And I think it's very unfortunate because he is, in my opinion, perhaps like one of the top draft players like that I ever seen. He's definitely like top 2, top 3. So I think it's really unfortunate that I have to face him, especially like after my defeat in week number 1. Another thing is that I will not be doing like I'm gonna show you guys like right here what his team looks like, but I'm not gonna be doing any team predictions or anything. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do it because I've been busy with work, with keeping the house, organized, with university stuff. It's just been a really stressful week for me, so I couldn't do the predictions. But without further ado, let's go and get started. Alright guys, so this is what my opponent's team is made of. So he's got the Darkrai, the Metagross, the Garchomp, the Iron Moth, who is the Terra Captain, so he's gonna be really dangerous for sure. He's got the Sylveon, the Quaquaval, who can be a hazard removal, the Ogerpon Grass, the Rotom, and then the Meloetta. So yeah guys, that's my opponent's team. Like I said, I didn't have time to do a team prediction beforehand. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the battle. Alrighty then guys, so my opponent has the Darkrai, the Garchomp, the Metagross, the Sylveon, the Quaquaval, and then I also see the Iron Moth, who is my opponent's Terra Captain for this battle. For today, I am bringing again the Eddie Terra Normal because why not? Let's see. I don't see my opponent. I don't see anything that my opponent wants to bring against my Ronin lead. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, let's just do this for now. Alright, let's see what my opponent is gonna bring. Chumpers. Okay, fair enough. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go for the Ceaseless Edge right here. Alright, my opponent is gonna go for the Earthquake. Almost gonna get the kill. Rough Skin. Is that a Rocky Helmet too? No, it's not. I don't think he's gonna do a lot to my Gliscor. Alright, so here's the retreat into my Gliscor. Hopefully my opponent doesn't go for anything like super damaging. Earthquake. Alright. Good stuff, good stuff. That's gonna let me do the this thing. What does my opponent have? Oh, the Quaquaval. Alright, I'm not gonna Terra just yet. Instead, or should I? No, I think for now I'm just gonna Earthquake right here, or Toxic. Just for the heck of it, I'm gonna Earthquake. Liquidation? Oh, I didn't know he learned that move. Alright, that's not gonna be enough for the kill, unfortunately. Liquidation. Alright, I'm gonna go for my Brambleghast right here.
Oh, if he goes for a Dragon Claw... Oh no, he's going for a Liquidation. Alright, that's not gonna do much. Strength Sap or Poltergeist. Let's Poltergeist. Alright, so my opponent is gonna retreat right here. That's actually very interesting. Who is he gonna bring? The Nightmare. Okay. Alright, I can respect that. Alright, this is gonna do next to nothing. What should I do? Oh, I forgot to change the item on the Mandingo. Alright, I don't know if I should zag this guy. Yeah, 'cause I think I can revenge kill with my Mandingo and use Make It Rain. Let's see, let's Power Whip. Dark Pulse, alright. Fair enough. Okay, so right here I'm gonna bring my Regieleki. I think this is gonna be a really interesting turn because I can find out if the Nightmare is a choice Scarf. So let's Light Screen right here. If he retreats, that kind of tells me that this is a choice Scarf. Alrighty, he's not gonna retreat. What is he gonna do? Another Dark Pulse. How much is that gonna do? Okay. I am faster. Alright, let's see. Volt Switch into the Ronin? Or do I reflect here? Yeah, let's reflect too. Ah, damn it. Is he gonna go for the Garchomp? Yep, that's the Garchomp. Alright, he will get hurt. Alright, there's the Reflect. I think a Rapid Spin should get the kill right here, no? Alright, let's find out. Rapid Spin. Alright, I do get the kill. Sweet. And a Speed Boost. Rough Skin. Alright. I'm gonna take some damage right here, but now I can Volt Switch freely into whatever I want. The only sucky thing right now is that my opponent can do a Rapid Spin whenever he wants with the Quaquaval. Alright, Mothin. Okay. Let's Volt Switch right here. And then I'm gonna go into my Ronin, because he's just a free kill right now. And I need the Regieleki for a Rapid Spinner later on. Alright, that's gonna be a decent amount of damage. Yeah, I gotta sack my Ronin, unfortunately. Fury Dance. Is this gonna be enough for the kill? Nope, it won't. Okay, good stuff. Oh, he's gonna get the Speed Boost. Not the Speed Boost, I'm sorry, the Special Attack Boost. Oh, Aqua Jet? Yeah, let's Aqua Jet right here. I wonder if he's gonna Terra. More than likely, he's gonna Terra. He's Terra Fairy. Alright, yeah, here comes the Terra. Alrighty, so that Aqua Jet is not gonna do that much. Alright, Dazzling Gleam. That means that this guy is not a Choice Scarfed. Do I bring my Wolverine right here? Kind of thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna bring Wolverine. kind of want to go Dire Claw, but at the same time, I feel like my opponent is going to predict that and go for the Metagross. Let's see. Let's Dire Claw just for the heck of it. Psychic. Alrighty. Okay, that's gonna trigger my Focus Sash, and that's also gonna increase my my speed. Alright, down goes my opponent's Terra Captain. Alright, here comes the Metagross. Alright, if this guy has the Bullet Punch, that's gonna suck. More than likely he does. Oh no, he does not. Alright, that does next to nothing, unfortunately. Heavy Slam. Okay. I wonder, is this a good time for my... No. This is horrible. No, you know what? Yeah, let's bring my Eddie in right here. I think I still have the Reflect. Do I? Let me see. Reflect, yeah, 2 more turns. Okay. No, I'm not gonna Terra just yet. Let's see. Let's Earthquake. Alright, I do get the kill right there. Alright, fair enough. So that means that I'm gonna be getting some really good HP back right here for free. Alright, the light screen is gone. Okay, so right now one concern I have is my opponent Sylveon. It has received no damage at all. And now without the light screen, she can be a huge threat. Alright, here comes the Nightmare. I'm gonna turn normal right here and then Facade. Yeah, I don't like, even if he goes for an Ice Beam, I don't think that should get the kill. Let's see if I made the right choice. Ice Beam, okay. No kill. Alright, good stuff. This, on the other hand, should get the kill. Boom. Okay, awesome. Alright, there's the Poison Heal. Reflects are off. Alright, Big Steppa. Who is that? The Quaquaval. Alright, let's go for my Mandingo right here. Who does my opponent have? Is he gonna Aqua Step? Yep. Oof, that does a solid amount. Speed boost. Do I? Nah, Shadow Ball. Aqua Step once again. Alright, that hurt. Shadow Ball. Alright, not enough for the kill. Yep, that's GG's. He's gonna sweep me right here. Aqua Step once again. Whew. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell my opponent GG's. Yeah, let's just go for my Lecky right here. Yeah, I think he outspeeds me for sure. Volt Switch. Yep. Boom. I wonder if, what set this guy has. Alright, there's the Moxie. Yep. Alright guys, GG's, and thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate that, truly. I think that this has been my best performance against Zach Mander for sure. But yeah, keeping
the Quaquaval all the way for the late game was actually very smart on my opponent's part. So yeah, once again guys, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all later. See ya!